So gorgeous, they're out in Josie, and I've opted for a wardrobe change because when you're meeting one of the coolest cats in photography, well, no pressure to kind of look your best. I'm about to meet up with Sandile from I Was Shot in Joburg to tell us a little bit more about the project and his story, which is now a really great part of history. Sandile.
Hello,
I'm well, and you?
I'm very well, thanks.
So I'm totally distracting you on the job, but with good cause, because you've really had an incredible journey thus far with I Was Shot in Joburg. Tell us more.
Yeah, I've started our shot in Joburg with Bernard in 2009 when he came in at our shelter called Twilight Children. And even though when they popped up the disposable cameras, no one believed me, even myself.
So very humble beginnings with the start of a disposable camera, but I can gather that that really taught you a lot and got you off to a good start in terms of your interest and really how you started building the fun around photography.
When I got the camera, without it I feel a little bit useless.
You feel a little lost without your lens. Hey?
Yeah, that's how it is. So then I'm able to talk to other people, and through the camera teaching and lessons, and teach someone or talk to someone who's actually lost with nothing else.
Right, so Sandile, most times your subject matter is the architecture of Joburg, but today I want to see how spontaneous you can be. Okay.
Give me your crazy poses.
Love those! Wow, that is so cool. Stefan, how have the street kids actually benefited from this project?
That's a good question, because that's actually the main thing why he started this. Bernard had to kind of do some form of community service. So instead of cleaning toilets or anything else, he asked the judge to maybe do something charitable and work with kids.
Awesome.
So he went to one of the shelters in the city. They said yes, they will do something with him. He went out with them every Monday, took some photographs, had an exhibition. He thought it was finished. Then the kids came back to him and said they want to keep on doing it. The photos that they do take, the photos that the specific guy took, they get commissioned for, the sales done for the work.
Now, the beauty about all of this, I think, is the fact that it is actually amplified through technology, and technology is really at the heart of making this project very possible.
Yes.
What's that been like?
Because it was street kids that he started working with, so none of them knew anything about technology, photography, computers, everything. Now we've got a few guys working with us who's been trained, and they work perfectly with it, and they're teaching new guys all the time, so it's awesome.
Welcome, Dinin. This is our shot in Joburg, factory and flagship store.
Awesome. Now, it's really great to see just how these photos have been utilized into so many different products. I mean, we have the light boxes, we've got notebooks, and most of them actually started with this baby over here, which is just a good old disposable camera.
They're very safe in Hillbrow to walk around with disposable camera, and they're very small and simple. And then the other basic is when you're starting off with the disposable camera to someone who doesn't know anything, they've got the very simplest basics, which is the viewfinder and your wheel.
So Sandile, by now, you've progressed from that disposable camera through to using the legit stuff. What was that process like for you?
The viewfinder of disposable is not like the digital. This one teaches you to be more disciplined also. And how to use the lights, not delete. So when I'm on digital, people think I'm a pro because this guy here worked me up.
What do you think that this project can still do for street kids and Joburg in future?
A lot of people believe that being on the street or being there, someone's going to come and give you something, and you never know what it is. So people are like, I always had that feeling, that thing that someone is going to come and give me something, but it was never money, it was never food, but something, I don't know what it was. Up until I met up with Twilight, Bernard came along, and Bernard gave me a camera, which was awesome. I think it's going to bring up hope, because that's what I'm seeing on the streets for the kids, that they need to stand up and do something.
Sandile, I'm certainly going to remember the name because I think that we have only scratched the surface of the great things that we're going to see from you, but this project really, really excites me. So thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and your smarts and your creativity with us. And I think that I might just have the perfect words of wisdom to leave behind from myself and the Edge team.